Good morning, everyone, and here we go again. We have yet another named storm. This one is Storm Elin, and it's coming today in a few hours' time. It's probably hitting when you're watching this video. It was named by Meteorology last night, and we have an orange warning for Donegal, Dublin and Wicklow for winds, and elsewhere we have yellow wind a yellow wind warning for all areas apart from Limerick, Kerry, Cork, and Waterford. So a bit of a shocker, very last minute. But here we go. Today we will see sustained westerly winds, gale force at times with severe gusts. So the current situation on these satellites is that we have Storm Ellen's centre forming over the north of the country. This little hook forming here, this little area of cloud here, that is Storm Ellen's centre as it's coming through. And to its south and west here, we have the strongest winds. And this area, this centre, and this core of strong winds will come this way today, coming through the northwest and down towards the Midlands and the east. So most areas will see stormy winds today. So here is a GFS midnight run focusing on the UK and Ireland. And here we go. So this morning we're seeing rain move through. It's gone already, but we have Storm Elin centre deepening to our north. And you can see tightly packed isobars, westerly winds, strong westerly winds, transferring from the west and northwest through the Midlands towards the east as the day goes on. And winds will slowly die out tonight. And actually, I will say that there is a chance of yet another storm tomorrow. Okay, so here is the wind gust graphic from that GFS run. So by midday today, widely in the northwest and into the east as well, wind gusts in excess of 50 miles per hour, and they get stronger into the afternoon before gradually pushing to the east and dying out this evening. And by about midnight, winds are easing widely. Here is the ECMWF midnight run, again focusing on Ireland and the UK. So again, the Storm Elin Centre is popping out of nowhere pretty much last night, and this morning it deepens over Connacht, and this run has it more severe. So strong winds in the west this morning, transferring eastwards, strongest this afternoon in the east and northeast. So a lot going on today before the low clears away tonight. Here is the wind gust graphic from we.com in KMH. So this morning, widely in the Western Midlands, wind gusts above 70 kph, and these strong winds will push eastwards today. Very strong gusts for a time there in parts of the northwest, also on the east coast as well. I think we'll see something called Lee Gusts. So as the wind moves over the mountains of Wicklow, it's forced then to come down rapidly on the other side, and that will create very gusty winds as those winds descend and bounce into the ground. So I think strongest winds, especially on the eastern side of the Wicklow Mountains today. After that, the strong winds move eastwards and they'll clear by midnight, pretty much. Here is the UK Met run. So again, Storm Elin is centering, I think, over Mayo on this run at 6 a.m. 12 p.m. it's over the North Channel. Very strong winds in the Midlands, east and north, and northwest especially. And the winds gradually push eastwards through the day. UKV high res wind gust graphics. Look at those wind gusts. Okay, this is miles per hour. So through this morning, winds are strengthening. So by midday, widely through the west, Midlands, and east, between 50 and 60 miles per hour. Strongest winds there in the east, especially that's annoying. Especially, where are we now? Get back to around here. Yeah, especially to the east of higher ground along the coast. That is where the strongest winds will be throughout today. So the strong winds will continue. Then that core will push into the Irish Sea before this area of strong winds goes through the north in excess of 60 miles per hour in gusts, and that'll clear away. Now tomorrow we'll see yet another area of stormy winds coming in, especially in the south, and a little core there. Mainly watching. We will look at the preset forecast as well for this. So last night we saw this area of rain come in, and then today we will see if it will load. This little hook, the centre, the core of Ellen's strong winds coming through the north today. So wet there, dry for the south with showers and sunshine and blustery winds. After that, tomorrow Sunday, we will see an area of rain move in, followed by sunshine for a time, but then widely heavy showers will come in from the west. Also, prolonged rain at times as well, and big showers coming through tomorrow evening with those possibly again stormy winds. Here is the GEM forecast. So Storm Elin again forming, I think, not as severely on this run, and the storm seems further northwards. So strongest winds here in the north, especially. Then moves eastwards and winds die off. GEM wind gust graphics. So just to say, obviously, the brighter the colour, the more intense the winds. Okay, so bright colours there into the Midlands by 9 a.m, 12 p.m, widely in the west, Midlands and east, 3 p.m, again, same areas. So strongest winds, I'd say, through from like just this general swathe here, especially to the east of the Wicklow Mountains. Here's the icon, here's the icon run for us. Okay, so Storm Elin forming to the west of Mayo at 6 a.m. 9 a.m. it's north of Mayo. 12 p.m. it's over Donegal. Very strong winds to its south. And then 3 p.m. it's over at 3 p.m. it's over the North Channel, and we're seeing very strong winds through this area, especially here. And tomorrow, yet another possible storm again. Here is the icon high-res graphics for wind gusts. So you can see this area here in Wicklow. This just very, very bright area. That will be Lee Gusting, as I explained before. And after that, strongest winds again there in the east, especially near these mountains here, and in the northwest, where those orange warnings are enforced. Then they clear away before another area of strong winds comes in tomorrow. Possibly not as intense, but still needs watching. But I'd say at least a yellow warning for that one. There is already a warning enforced for 4 counties in the northwest, but that will definitely, I'd say, be extended. Here is the Arpège wind gust graphics. So look at that. Actually, Arpège has quite a severe low at 9 a.m. in like Mayo, Sligo, Leitrim, Donegal sort of area. I'd say that's overdoing it, because I don't think it's that severe at this point. Very strong winds from the Arpège in the north at midday, and then those winds clear away. But you can see very gusty in the east as well. And tomorrow, the Arpège also cooks up a very severe low tomorrow. Very tightly packed isobars, quite similar actually to Storm Debbie. That brings some very strong winds very locally. But I'd say it's definitely overdoing it. Let's look at the wind gust graphics then. So here we go again. You can see very severe winds, especially for the North Midlands for a time today. Those clear eastwards. Tomorrow, let's see what happens. Anything? Yes. So you get a core of wind gusts between 60 and 70 miles per hour, quite widely in the south. That is as quite a severe low comes in from the west. So we're at risk of seeing two storms in 2 days here. I'd say today's is stronger than tomorrow's. So far, only today's has been named. It was quite last minute as well. So thanks for watching, everyone. Stay safe in Storm Elin, and again in tomorrow's events. And thanks for watching.